Just yesterday I took my young kid, he's 1.5 years old, to the shore, to the beach, to look for small crabs. And this used to be like something you could find thousands of them when I was a little kid. But I had a hard time actually finding any of these crabs. And I thought like, whoa, that's not a good sign. My name is Kyrre Flotve. I work for different outdoor companies, one of them being Coasteering.no. We do outdoor guiding, both the activity coasteering, and we do kayaking and all different types of water sports. Okay, so we do lots of coasteering around the coast, which is basically an activity where we take people to play in the tidal zone. I would say it's the intertidal zone. It's the piece of coast where you're not completely dry and you're not completely wet, I would say. And this is one of the most exciting parts of nature, I would say. It's where you find hundreds of species, hundreds and maybe thousands of species. And it's a very exciting place to teach outdoors, to give kids or adults knowledge about something that they didn't know anything about. So when we are coasteering, we are going to dress up in all of this kit and the appropriate safety equipment. And this makes it possible for us to climb around the coast, and where it's not climbable, we can maybe swim. And where you can't swim, maybe you can jump off into the water and swim from there and climb back on. So we constantly move along the coast using both the water and land. For people that haven't been in a wetsuit before, this is a very exciting moment. I would say that no matter if it's a 70-year-old or a 10-year-old, they all behave like 10-year-olds when they get into the water and get to play. A big part of what we do is just having fun in water. I think you could say that if people love their garden, they're not going to trash it. And this is how I want it to be. I want the seafront and the tidal zone to be everyone's garden, because then I know they won't trash it. They will care about it. They will know what it is, and they will tell their kids, tell their parents, tell their grandparents about all of these things, so that we can protect it. Maybe you dropped a ketchup bottle when you were out barbecuing and you forgot it. And you think, maybe it's not that important. The problem is that if everyone on the planet are thinking like that, it's like 7 billion ketchup bottles, 7 billion bags of crisps, and 7 billion of those, which is quite a bit. Obvious signs of change is often hard for most people to actually find. We people, we tend to forget what happened last year. We see everything as now. But going slow, like an outdoor guide, everything you do is kind of slow. You get to see the details. And that's strange. You have big fluctuations, for instance. One year you have 15-degree water in the 15th of November at 15 meters. And the next year you have a totally different temperature in the water. One year you have 2 degrees on the surface, and then next year you have 6.5. And these are massive, big changes. And one year you have lots of snow, and the next year you have no snow. So the big fluctuations, that's probably not a good thing, in my opinion. It's probably not a good thing for nature. You need something that is a little more stable than that. Now, the last couple of years, we've been working a lot with ocean plastic and ocean pollution. And that's something very visible and tactile, so you can pick plastic. But the changes that happen slowly over time becomes invisible to us. And I think those are maybe the most scary ones, the most scary changes, the ones that take time and just creep up on you.